Okay, so we're changing this Wigco deadlock, this old Wigco deadlock, to a new key. This is the return spring. We actually sell these on our website if you have one that's broken. Very common for them to be broken, so if you've got one that's broken, you can get on our website. Now to rekey this, we're going to do both sides. We're going to start with the inside. Just going to remove that spring there, put him out of the way. Then we've got this slide here, so we'll need to bring that back, lift that out, try not to disturb the dead latching activity in there. Take it out as a one piece, slide it away. Then we've got this square part here, I'm just going to dig that out too. Then we have our circlip, we're going to loosen that. Let's see if we can just give it a little wiggle and get it above the ridge. Yep, just like that. So we can leave the circlip in there. It looks like our cylinder's still sitting in there too. So just keep rotating it anti-clockwise, pulling it out. There's our cylinder. Now we need a little flat blade screwdriver. Where has it gone? Here it is. So I'm looking at it this way. The big nipple's on the right and the screw's on the left. If the stack height is away from you. Now a lot of the time you do have to check your stack height on these because they're very small, but I've already checked it on the previous combinations and they seem to be right, so I don't need to redo it. There's my pins there for my old key. Out they go. I'll just drop in some new pins now. Drop in a new pin, new pin, new pin. So these locks were done in the olden days where they were a bit of a headache to kind of get them apart. We'll also be doing the Lockwood 001, old school 001 next as well. And here's our new keys, we're just going to test that. Finger against the plug so don't pull it out. Putting the cap back on the back. Giving it a good tighten. There's a big spring in here, so we don't want to disturb this die cast bit, and we're just sliding it up through there. Actually, remove my circlip, put it in the handle, finger here so the spring doesn't move, and then just wiggle it into place, let it drop all the way in. I've got a piece of spring steel here, I'm just going to push that one all the way down. I'm going to put my circlip over the top, holding him down, and yep, checking that he's actually in the groove. He's in the groove. Putting my square piece back in again. Pushing it in. Putting the slide back in again, taking note of the little spring here, making sure it's going to go up. Left and right wiggle so it drops in. This one's spring loaded, this one's spring loaded, and this one here is sprung by this one here, so push it all the way forward, make sure that little spring is behind there. Now it goes flat side to here and lifted side over this side. So I guess the easiest way to do it is do the lump side first. Bring that spring around. Spring loaded, spring loaded, spring loaded, spring loaded, and spring loaded. Okay, then we have the front side, which we'll do. Where's my flat blade gone? Here it is. So I'm just going to push that horseshoe off the back. I'm just using the flat blade to do it. Here's my tail piece, spacer that goes on the back. Using the old key, using the follower. Out come all the pins. In goes the new key. Two more pins to go. making sure that lines up good. And something's stopping us. What's stopping us? There we go. Okay, now the new pins are in. Testing the new keys. Very good. Putting our spacer back on the back. Tailpiece on the back. I like to put the horseshoe this way, that way it can't undo itself. If you put it the other way around, sometimes it can touch the outer diameter of the cylinder hole in the door and it can come loose. Big squeeze with the bullnose pliers. Testing and done. So that's how you rekey a Wigco old-fashioned dead latch. I'm not sure which era it's from, probably the 80s, but yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.